Alright everybody, we got the Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live happening here in about 5 minutes. Joining me today is Dan Victorio.
Yo, yo, yo.
I think it's going to be just the two of us today. Sort of chaotic nature of the schedule is just slimming things down a little bit, I guess. But at least for this show, it's not going to be a huge crowd, but should be able to get more people on the weekend. Yeah, I forgot to mention this too, Dan Reb. I think Phil's going to be on our Microsoft stream on Sunday. So that'll be good.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I told him if he's up for it, he can be on the podcast too that night. This show's probably going to be the hardest to gauge what's even going to happen.
Yeah, it might just be talking heads. We don't know.
Also, I don't know if you've seen Jeff Keighley and his HD webcam streams. He has aged quite a bit.
Yeah, he's been tweeting since last night. He's really tired.
Yeah, he's definitely got some forehead wrinkles and such. I assume it's him without his makeup on. I was like, man, he's got silver hair now. Starting to get it.
Is there a way that we can get me on the overlay too, or is that too much?
Do you have a webcam? Okay. Holy crap. How would I pull this in? Oh, I think I know how to. I'll work on it here. Because I have to add a new source. This would be... I was doing this yesterday. I think it would be this. I have to bring this up here.
I'm just playing around with the settings, seeing if there's a way I can have a virtual background in the same way Zoom does. I'm not sure though.
This is the one, I think. There we go. Okay. I have to cut you down to get your thing. Let's see. That's right. The only problem with this, grabbing it. The only problem with this overlay thing they sent is they assume I'm using a wide cam shot.
Oh yeah, you are a square on the
Yeah, because there's
on the actual.
crap on this side and this side I don't want to show. Alright. Get ready, I think I have you. Let's see. How do I... There we go. I think I should be live now. Alright, so there's Dan Reb.
What up, guys? On my couch here.
A minute and a half. I think we also have the Twitch drop going on. You get a special Jeff Keighley mask for Among Us. Which they just gave away on Epic Games Store, so... I should probably tweet that out too. Is this one? about to start.
I told you we'd start right on time. Hello, everyone around the world, and welcome to Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live, presented by Prime Gaming. I'm Jeff Keighley, and buckle up, because we've got a big show for you, filled with new game announcements, world premieres, updates on the games you play every day, some surprises, and special guests, including Jeff Goldblum, Giancarlo Esposito, and performances by Weezer, Japanese Breakfast, and the Sonic the Hedgehog Symphony Orchestra. Yes, that's really a thing.
I think the only things
now,
I
like
know
a
they're
great
going to be
video
here
game,
is
there may be some
PlayStation
twists along the way today. And just wait until you see what we have planned for the end game. That is all I'm allowed to tell you right now. This is just the start of a big Summer Game Fest weekend of news and updates for fans, including live streamed events.
Pretty much going with an open mind. I didn't read much into it. I don't even know how long they'll be on today.
Head right now to summergamefest.com to track all the events. And believe me, there is a lot of great stuff coming your way.
That one
but
that just went
today,
on forever,
we kick things off with a big 90-minute cross-industry showcase meant to put platforms and rivalries aside. We will have updates and news for you, no matter if you play on Nintendo Switch,
here we go,
PC,
90 minutes,
PlayStation, or Xbox. The biggest games in the world will be here, and some of the smallest ones too, made by emerging voices and developers from around the world who represent what's next. Thank you so much for tuning in and kicking off Video Game Summer. Well, let's begin with a brand new game announcement. You're about to see the world premiere of the next great adventure from Gearbox and 2K.
Oh, they just put that right up front. Okay.
This is a Gearbox?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a dragon, I'm guessing.
Fate.
Okay, this is not the Borderlands thing.
It rises.
I think that's going to be their stream.
Okay.
Stalks the ocean floor.
I'm liking it so far.
Yeah.
You cannot hide from fate. But you can make your own.
It is Borderlands. It's coming a bit of a different style. Oh no, that's Wanda Sykes. What?
Okay, it's gonna be some sort of hero shooter.
Okay. It is that same style, but this is a group of
oh yeah, it is the same style.
Butt stallion? What?
Maybe they're trying again after Battleborn? Was that them?
Yeah. Wonderlands? I mean...
Yeah, this is pretty
okay,
much what they were talking about.
Sense. Tiny Tina.
Yeah, with Tiny Tina, okay.
But not actually have any part of a Borderlands game that has Tiny Tina in it.
Yeah, I don't know much about like the Borderlands lore because I haven't played through any of them,
Wonderlands
but
is
I've heard a lot
and
of
joining
rumors
us now
about
is
this
Tiny
one,
Tina herself, Ashley Bursch. Hey,
should be
Ashley.
interesting.
What's up, baby?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Great to have you here. So I think the big question everyone's going to have is, what is Wonderlands? What can you tell us about it?
It's a great question.
One of the best in the business right there.
It's a high fantasy take on a looter shooter, as you saw, and if you're a fan of Borderlands, you'll probably recognize some fantasy elements inspired by Assault on Dragon Keep, which was the Borderlands 2 DLC that was
early 2022.
The devs, and so this kind of inspired Wonderlands.
Now, I think the elephant in the room is this a Borderlands game? Is it not? How does it relate? The elephant in the room
so it actually isn't. It's its own standalone game. And people that love Borderlands are going to find lots of elements to love about Wonderlands, but it's its own thing. Tiny Tina's got her own thing going on now. So it's
now,
got
can you get into this
mechanics. There's
without playing a
casting.
Borderlands?
You can customize your character this time, which is super exciting. And yeah, so if you love Borderlands, you're going to find stuff to love in this. And if you've never played a Borderlands game, this is a great place to start.
Okay, well, Tiny Tina gets her own game, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
There you go. That's what I want to hear.
Why does she get her own game?
So she is your bunker master. She is kind of guiding the narrative and changing it on a dime if she wants. And she's just taking your cast of characters, which is an amazing cast, through this wacky world. And she's taking you on an adventure to defeat the Dragon Lord. And who is that? I don't know. You'll have to play.
And I wonder who plays the Dragon Lord, because you got the voice cast, including you in this, which is awesome. So feels like such a big experience. So that was a bit of a tease, announcing it's out there. When will we find out more about this?
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Hopefully this summer. And you can find out a lot more at playwonderlands.com if you'd like.
Okay.
But yeah, just stay tuned for updates.
All right, coming early 2022. So
yes.
Look forward to
like how many
year.
game
Ash,
URLs
so
are
much for joining
played
us
in
in
the
person.
name.
Thanks for having me.
They can't get the
Appreciate
original name.
We'll see more later this
the
summer
URL.
on that game. All right, well, now it is
Yeah,
time
it's such
for
a
another brand new game.
not really
announcement.
generic,
This
but
one,
it's definitely
you
something
probably
that'll
not
be used
expecting.
already.
A classic 90s franchise is
Isn't there a
coming back to
game
life as a grid-based tactical strategy
domain
title
now?
for Steam on PC.
Like
This is an insanely fun trailer.
I know the Playdate
hope
thing
you'll
has
enjoy
play.date. .mu, SMK, it's Metal Slug. New Metal Slug. Alright. Yep.
Wow. And it has .emu behind it, so we'll probably give it the love it deserves. Oh, it's tactical. All right. Okay, so it can't be that hard, right? Because it's turn-based.
I'm not opposed to this. I like it also be a shooter.
Not at all.
Now they have a recent goal game. Yeah, these are Metal Slug people.
The animation style reminds me of Studio Trigger due to the Promare kill to kill.
I'll probably turn down the stream audio just a little bit so we can be heard a little bit better. Metal Slug Tactics, okay.
Okay, we have another big announcement for you from a surprise guest, but it's well past 3 a.m. their time, so don't worry, we chatted earlier, and I'm very excited to share this with you right now. Hello, mystery guest.
Hello, Jeff. Hi.
Mr.
Oh,
Kojima, it is
I'm
so
guessing.
good to see you. Thank you for joining us from Tokyo. First of all, I just want to ask, how are you doing? How are you feeling? How are things right now?
Bringing out the big
over in
guns early.
Japan?
Oh, this is an old video.
東京ですね。
Especially over there.
まだ非常事態宣言っていうのが出てて、
Yeah.
まあちょっとコロナの患者数が増えつつあると。
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in
ワクチ
Japan
ン
with
をそろそろ
COVID.
打ち出そうとしてる。
They still say they're going to have the Olympics.
Well, we
few
certainly
weeks.
hope that you're going to get your vaccine soon.
Absolutely.
Despite
Let me ask
state
you,
of
as a
emergency stuff going
creator,
on.
how has this past year impacted you?
まあ今までのものづくりっていうのはまあ今自分がいる世界を見て、で地続きで5年後10年後20年後どうなるかっていうのを考えながらそこにエンターテインメントを加えていって、まあ、作ってたのが結構その10年後20年後に当たってたりっていうのがあったんですけど、今回の DS に関してはも
Oh, yeah, like
う
his
発売直後
vampire
になっ
game.
たので、ちょっとかなりものの考え方が変わったというか、ものづくりのスタンスがちょっと変わったというか、いろいろ考えました。今後のものづくり、やっぱりエンターテインメントである以上、まあ楽しんでもらって、そのプレイヤーのためになるものを作りたいっていうんですけど、こんなにも早くこう時代が追いついてくるとちょっとこうなんていうのフィクションでなくなってしまうので、なんで今回のコロナの中で この先をどう作るかっていうのはいろいろ考えましたね。他のクリエイターも多分大きく考えていると思います。911の時と同じような感じだと思います。これからエンタメをどういうふうに切り取っていくかっていうのはやっぱり大きな課題ではありますね。
Well, I know we are all very curious about what the next era of Hideo Kojima entertainment is going to be. I don't know how much you can say, but can you give us any sense of kind of where your mind's at right now, what you're thinking about, some of the themes or the ideas?
これ言えないですけど、今までのような、こう一歩一歩進むものじゃないんですよね。やっぱりその911の時もそうですけど、このコロナでガラリとあらゆるものが変わっていく、ものすごいスピードで変わっていくんで、そこでエンターテインメントが遅れを取ってしまうとダメなんで、それをどうするかというその予測ですね。まあ、全くこう宇宙人が攻めてくるとか、そういうゲームであればこの中でも関係ないんでしょうけど、やっぱりこう、社会性の基盤を持ったエンターテインメントっていうのを作りたいですし、皆さんに起こりつつあることをエンターテインメントの中でちょっと紹介したいというのがあるので、今後世の中がどちらの方向に向かっていくかっていうのが今まで以上にすごく急激に変わっていっているので、そこを間違えないように
Pretty sure he'll be talking in circles unless he actually has something to show.
そこはすごく神経質になってます今。
All right, fair enough. I tried. Well, Mr. Kojima, honestly, I really do appreciate you making the time to stop by and just say hello to everyone. We miss you, and we can't wait to see what you're working on next. So, thank you.
Jeff. One more thing.
One more thing. Okay. Oh, PlayStation thing.
Oh,
okay.
Okay, here we go.
Well, there go those Xbox rumors.
I think I'm a little behind.
Oh, this is a PS5 version of Death Stranding. Okay.
Gotcha.
That'll be nice. Oh. Okay. My stream just paused for a sec.
Well, I guess that works considering I think you were like a few seconds ahead of me. I've never even gotten this far into the game, man.
Yeah, I fought the first, like, boss. The Troy Baker boss fight.
Yeah. I just got annoyed with, like, the actual Stranding parts, and I don't know, it wasn't fun. So I'm assuming this is a stealth segment?
Yeah, looks like it.
Or is this DLC?
No, this would be a PS5
Okay.
remastered.
I just don't remember anything like this active, but obviously, yeah, I didn't get very far.
I like the idea of naming your shipping company Fragile Express. Oh, he's gonna Solid Snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those oranges.
What?
You have to jump in that way?
How do boxes work? Okay. No? As for nothing?
I'm pretty sure this is new content because the chat is acting like they've never seen this before.
Okay. That'd be good. Hello, Guamunist. It says Amazon Delivery Simulator 3042. Oh, it's Director's Cut. Okay. I'm off that.
I might rebuy it.
I just need to know if it's...
Well, they also did say PlayStation Studios, so this
Coming
could
soon.
be PS5
Okay.
exclusive. Well, there's nothing of exclusivity on in the fine print there, but
well, it is a PlayStation game.
Confirmed. I hope I make it into the director's cut.
Well, didn't 505 publish the PC version?
Stay tuned.
Yeah, but they.
It's my honor to welcome to Summer Game Fest a legendary actor who dedicated a whole episode
the show,
Dream games, that kind of stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
And has been in games like Call of Duty Black Ops 3. And we're
they're
thrilled
putting those
to have
games
him
on
here
PC.
at Summer
They
Game
may not
Fest.
always
Jeff
do it
Goldblum,
directly.
how are you, my friend?
Oh, it's Jeff Goldblum.
Thank you so much, Joffrey or Geoff or sorry.
Of course he's going to make fun of
Jeffrey.
his name.
Hey, maybe it's Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
Jeff and Jeff.
Thank you so much, sincerely, for having
Classic
me.
Jeff Goldblum.
Hey, I was watching your show, and I was wondering if there might be some video game world premieres, as you say. And sure enough, yeah, there is. There is.
Yes, we do like our world premieres around here. Any chance you brought one with you today?
Well, it's funny you should say.
I wonder when the first time Jeff Goldblum found out that Jeff Keighley existed.
If you don't mind, I've
came into his orbit.
Here. I'm going to read it on this. There's a little bit of a teleprompter they're putting up here, so I'm going to read something because I don't want to get it wrong. I'm very meticulous about this. So here's
of course,
a
he has
dramatic
like an
reading
actual analog
of this game
watch.
announcement. Ready? I'm going to make the game announcement right
He's
now.
that sort of guy who would have an Apple Watch or anything.
Hello, I'm here to welcome you to a very different world. It's going to elevate you to new heights. It's going to submerge you to new depths.
One of the episodes of his
Maybe
Disney
even
Plus
challenge you
show was about gaming. It was pretty solid.
Control
Yeah.
chaos. Actually, it's going to certainly challenge you to control chaos. It's a world so-called evolved.
Jurassic Park evolved.
Take a look at the, you guessed it, world premiere.
At Jurassic Park.
We ignored
It's probably the
all
new
warnings.
park game.
Forgot the lessons. We abused our power.
Because they finally brought that last one to... No, they didn't bring it to the new consoles. That was what?
We played with
Was that
genetics
coaster
like
park game?
like it was a toy.
That was the on rails one.
No, the... I think it's from the same people that made this one.
Careful. And now,
I forget.
here we are.
What was it? A movie tie-in? I don't know. I'm not remembering a
Oh, the
Jurassic Park game.
Yeah, they made a movie tie-in that was just you build your own park.
Very
Okay.
world.
You had to try to keep the dinosaurs from eating the humans. Yeah, Jurassic World Evolution 2.
Okay. Yeah. Same thing.
Yeah, you get the water ones. Okay.
Oh, this year.
All the things. PS5 and PS4.
All right, this performer's new album, Jubilee, is out now, and her book, Crying
Game
in
Store,
H
just in
Mart,
case
is
you're
a
wondering if they
New
were still
York
getting
Times
games.
bestseller. Here now to perform Glider from the upcoming open-world game Sable by Raw, Fury, and Shedworks. It's
Okay.
Japanese Breakfast.
Sable. This game looks really cool from the bit I've seen.
Come in to me, show us the way. I'm caught between the wind and parts of the unknown. A door between two worlds, a sight to see.
Did you get your new DualSense?
Like everything is moving.
Where was that? No, it hasn't come yet.
Okay.
Expecting it soon though.
Jeff Keighley was showing them off. The new colors. The red one looks like a little more pinkish.
Yeah, I think I only got the black one.
Yeah.
It was cheaper for some reason.
I guess if you ordered this from Sony Direct, you might have gotten them earlier. Maybe today. I was looking at some older E3 shows, like the ones that Giant Bomb talked over, and this one was like 2018, I think. Something like that. Still alpha gameplay they're showing?
For this particular one?
Yeah, this one was announced a while ago.
Gotcha. Yeah, I remember seeing it before. It's been a while since I've seen it, though.
It's during one of those indie montages they would do.
Nothing like open road climbing.
It's like the beginning of The Force Awakens. I guess they're also going to be debuting a new song from Weezer. They put up like a 5-second clip of it. I was like, that sounds like a Weezer song. That nobody cares about in 2020, really. This is a pretty cool setup they have here.
So beautiful. Thank you, Michelle.
Yeah, are they in LA? Did they say?
Released on September 23rd this year. That's some news for you.
Whatever his local setup is.
Watch the Tribeca Game Showcase. That is tomorrow, where Sable
September 23rd.
The official selection of the legendary festival. Now, today is just the start of Summer Game Fest. Day of the Devs with I Am 8-Bit and Double Fine will immediately follow the live show today, and there are more events coming all weekend and all month, including the Xbox and Bethesda Games Showcase on Sunday. It's going to be a good one. Right now, though, we're thrilled to announce the upcoming Western release of a spectacular 3D, massively multiplayer online role-playing game. Welcome to the world of Lost Ark. From
yeah, I downloaded it last night. It finished around 4 a.m., so...
9 more if you want the new episode.
$20 for that one.
Yeah, I just bought it before the stream, so I just stopped downloading it so we could do this.
This is just
it's
14.
MMO.
Oh, okay.
Maybe the one that Teresa played.
But now, our world has been
maybe they won't cancel this one.
Once again. The demons have returned. With roaring destruction and waking nightmares.
Hey Christian, I assume you have to go into the Among Us game, link your Twitch to it, and you watch our stream or any others that signed up for the streaming Twitch drop thing, I assume. Our fantasy-based game's just pretty much the same nowadays. It looks amazing, but I bet it plays bad. Teresa seemed to like it. She plays all those MMOs, so she will be one to know. If it has scale like that of all those enemies, that could be pretty interesting. It's on Steam too.
Coming this year.
Yeah. It better. She was playing it earlier this year.
Should be off beta, so.
Thing in your inventory which turned out to be far more useful than you first realized. That's kind of like Prime Gaming. If you're an Amazon Prime member, and most of you probably are, you get a ton of gaming goodies every month.
Yeah,
this month you can download Battlefield 4 and Batman
Despite
the
all these logos up here.
Completely free for PC, and there are special in-game benefits and perks in GTA Online, Valorant, Apex Legends, and more that you can unlock. It's awesome value, and honestly, this kickoff show would not have been possible without the Prime
says, just give me the
folks
Oasis
believing in my
from
vision
Ready Player
for
One.
a new way to bring you the news this summer. So head over to gaming.amazon.com to check out all the perks and free games.
There are probably
which
people
change
working on
every
that kind
month,
of thing.
but you get to keep them forever.
Yeah, Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Fall Guys. I hear about Battlefield 4.
I mean, aside from Fall Guys and these new ones, these are all free to play, so...
Yeah. Here, you can have Battlefield 4.
Okay, right now I'm honored to be joined by
From
Johanna
7
Ferris,
years
the
ago,
new
8
GM
years
of
ago.
Call of Duty. Johanna, it's so great to have you with us here on
give you
Kickoff
Battlefield
Live.
1
Everyone
or
is so
V.
excited about what Call of Duty's been doing with all these
I think
seasons.
V was just
and
on
I know,
PlayStation
looks like
Plus,
next week, June 17th,
I think.
Season 4.
Yes, we're super excited. We're super honored to be here, so thank you first and foremost to that. It's just such an amazing time for Call of Duty. We're experiencing such transformational growth and dynamism across the entire brand, you know, from premium title releases to everything we'll talk about today, with Warzone,
Oh, yeah,
with
that's
mobile,
the other
with
big thing they had,
esports, so
Season
it's just
4
super
for Call of Duty
incredible, all the work,
Warzone.
and shout out to everybody in the Call of Duty family who makes it happen every day.
Yeah, no, you've been. I mean, I know Season 3. It was like, you know, Rambo, Die Hard. Now, who
Okay,
knows
for a second I
what's in store
thought
for Season
there was like
4,
a
but you
specific
guys, you know,
hole
continually
for that
update
guy's
the game
mouth
now
in
with
the
new
mask.
stuff. Season 4
So you
is
could, like,
coming
drink
next
or whatever.
week. What can you? This is first info on it. So what
It'll
can
be
you tell
convenient.
the fans watching
I think
around
it's
the
like
world?
2
Yeah, we're
parts.
stoked. It's jam-packed with new content across Cold War and Warzone. You know, you've got new weapons, we've got new maps, we've
Press a
got
button, it just
badass
slides
new
down.
operators.
Did you
I'm
see
super
the
excited
thing about the
hijacked
Warzone suit?
Gulag. We've got expanded
That
zombies
the-
content
No.
for everybody
the indie
who
dev
loves that part of
who
you
had
know,
a
the
game
gameplay
named Warzone a
experience.
few years
So
ago.
we're thrilled, and I'm excited to
Then
bring
was
it
annoyed
forward a
that
little bit
the
here today.
I know
Activision
we've got,
announced their
the
thing was
first
called
look
Warzone.
World premiere trailer of Season 4.
So you, like,
let's take a look at that.
put
now.
in for like some sort of request, like they can have his URL or whatever, but he gets like 0.25% of the profits of this thing, which is ridiculous. But
That's
they
interesting. I
offer
mean, that was a...
$10,000 for the
Wow.
for the stuff. It's like that's bad too.
Secure the site.
I think it was like it's like at least like $60,000 to do all the changes and such legally.
Pretty sure there was the WWF Warzone game decades ago. They should have complained too.
Yeah, that's probably not gonna. That doesn't really have anything to do with Warzone at this point. That's also WWF. They can't really do much about the WWF stuff at this point. That's why they have to go back and blur out all the logos.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that looks so fun. And
Because they
1
got
week
punked
away.
by
1
the
week away.
World
All
Wildlife
right, well, let's move on
Fund.
to
Whatever that
you
was.
first joined
Federation.
Activision to run
Got killed by a
Call of Duty
panda.
Esports, and we're going to talk a little bit now about what is the World Series of Warzone, which is going to start on June the 22nd.
Sure,
first
that's
of
a
all,
thing
tell
you could
us,
have.
what is World Series of Warzone?
Yeah, we're super excited about it. It's really a new way for us to highlight competitive Call of Duty. You know, we've got great success going with Call of Duty League, and now we've got
I still
one of
haven't
the
played
biggest
this when
names
it's
in
sitting on
gaming
my
battling it out
Xbox
in
hard
Verdansk
drive.
for what will be the biggest prize pool
What, Warzone?
in Warzone.
Yeah.
Since its launch.
It was like
right?
before I could
So,
even think about playing
we'll
it, it
talk
had
a
like a
little bit
20
about
gig
what that
update.
entails, but custom lobby experiences.
Yeah, I have a friend
who
downloaded it on PS5, and because of that one game, he can't play anything else.
Coming up very soon, June 22nd. Looks like Twitch Rivals.
You'd have to move it back and forth on hard drives.
Honored to be in partnership with Twitch, always, right? But certainly here with World Series of Warzone and partnering with Twitch Rivals, who's already done so much to really put competitive Warzone on display. So couldn't be in better partnership there, and we're excited to have everybody tune in.
Yes, there is one thing though that everyone has been talking about online, and that's who the captains are going to be for the structure of the World Series of Warzone, at least for the first event.
Yeah.
I understand we've getting a little bit reveal here of who some of the captains are, right?
Yeah, we love the first 5 captains of the first of many events to come. Like
So
I
his
said,
name
these
Captain
are huge
Nadeshot?
influencers and
Sure.
personalities in Call of Duty, and they also share our passion for competitive Call of Duty, right? They really believe in the promise of World Series of Warzone and to really level up what it means to really battle it out. So
This is a
couldn't be
lot.
happier with some of these names, many of whom also hail from the Call of Duty League
Yes.
family. And I'm excited to see who kind of takes the cake here. We'll see.
I was going to say, they'll all be battling out.
Hey, at least there's a woman in
there. A couple
there.
weeks on Twitch Rivals. Well, it's really exciting to see how much,
if you're good, you're good.
This kind of year-round experience for everyone with so much more content. So we can't wait to see where you're going to take it. And I know there is a big new mainline game coming later this year too, right?
Indeed, indeed. More details to share later on.
Christian says, how do I make Warzone stop?
Going to bring forward something truly incredible. So
you make the file size get so big nobody can put it on their hard drive.
There will come a time and a place for that. All right, Johanna, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it. All right, we've got lots of Summer Game Fest Kickoff to go, but right now we've got a surprise guest joining us, my fellow Canadian.
You just press the X button.
Reynolds. Hey, Ryan.
Well, thank you, Jeff.
Oh, hey,
and
look
hello,
who it is.
Summer Game Fest. Now, I know what you're thinking, and no,
he's probably going to promote his
Deadpool or a game or a
Free Guy, I think it is. It just came out.
I'm telling you to talk about good old-fashioned movies. You remember those things?
I don't know if you've seen that.
Of course you don't. Look, I have a new movie coming out August 13th called Free Guy, and in this movie I play an NPC character in a popular open-world video game until I break free and I realize that it kind of sucks to be a lonely background character on an endless walk cycle. So now here's one of those world premieres. It's a first ever look at our cast on the big screen this August, and honestly, it's been so long I can't even remember who's even in this movie. I didn't say that. I'll cut that out. Yeah, I'll do it right now.
My name is Guy. I thought I had everything I needed.
Mondays, am I right, Joe?
You said it, Guy. But then...
I'm surprised it's 2021. We're still doing this thing where they have the webcam in like a phone format and just blur out the edges. Like there's another form of that video instead of putting something interesting on the sides.
And the guy responsible for this world was going to destroy it.
Are we talking about God? You've met God?
Yes, he's an absolute troll.
Trolls exist.
I mean, we've also gotten to the point where portrait is okay. So, yeah, they might as well think about trying to find ways to make those sides more interesting.
That actually hurt my hand.
I have 3 words for you. Blue.
Like how you could just put information about Free Guy on there. We've got ninjas in that.
Oh no.
He's also really cute.
The game wasn't even made for someone like this. Terminate him. Nope. I can't die. I'm never gonna die.
This does look better than it has any right to be, I think.
That was fun seeing Ninja, Pokey, Jacksepticeye, Laserbeam, all those guys who will be in.
It does look pretty funny. I don't care for the streamers on there, but
multiple awards at the Game
yeah,
Awards.
if that's actually in the movie or if that's just part of the
now it's time to hear from
that trailer
on what's coming next.
But who knows? Yep, here's Among Us. I think they just added a new color for these guys.
yeah, I tried playing that new map a few weeks ago. It's really too big for its own sake. It's fun though.
Maroon was the new color I saw. And there's cosmetics, achievements. Next, they're going to be on the consoles at some point.
Yeah. Are they out on PS4 yet?
That's PS4 and Xbox are still sometime later this year.
Not gonna lie, I want to play that for trophies. But
and speaking of Among Us, last year you may remember the
probably until you see what the list is.
Jeff Keighley mask was available as a Twitch drop around the Game Awards, never to be seen again. In fact, I often hear on Twitter from people who get booted from games with the mask because folks think they're hacked. Well, never fear. Today the mask is back. Just head to Twitch, connect your account, and watch 15 minutes or more of Kickoff
there it is, Christian.
Live
That's
to get your
how you
very
do it.
own Jeff Keighley mask once again, and then it goes back into the vault. I don't know what's going on. All
Christian
right.
says, "Don't
Speaking
like
of
dinner, but see you on
developers,
Pokey
now I'm
streams."
very happy to
I had to look that up to even know who you were talking about.
A legend in his own right who has some exciting things to share.
Was that Pokey
Shuhei
name?
Yoshida.
Yeah.
Hi, Shu.
Okay.
Thanks, Jeff.
Uh-oh.
Hi, everyone. I'm Shuhei Yoshida.
Oh, Shuhei's here.
Indies. What I love about working with independent developers
I was just watching the giant bomb
unexpected game that
E3 thing with him and Adam,
which allows us to offer an array of unique experiences for players. In my role as Sony,
he's really gung-ho about the indies, so looking forward to what's being shown here.
Studios, which sometimes can be one person or a small group of friends, to help nurture their ideas and bring them to the PlayStation fans. One example is from Finji, who has been working with
changed
Greg
his
Lovano,
Twitter
the developer of WonderSong,
banner and all that
to publish their new game, Chicory, A Colorful Tale. Chicory released today and give players a chance to experience a coloring book-style world, where players use their painting powers to explore, solve puzzles, make friends, and draw on anything.
Just like a Undertale platformer?
I think it's kind of like
or
action adventure.
Or a Don't Starve?
I totally enjoyed the beautiful to the action adventure Salt and
kind of a Zelda-ish?
years ago.
Kind of, but I think you're
the
painting
developer Ska Studios has been hard at work on a new title,
like fighting or doing anything
which
like that. It's like
I'm proud
puzzle
to
stuff.
present to you, Salt and Sacrifice.
Oh, this is the Salt and... Oh, shit. Salt and,
Yeah, that's all in Sanctuary people?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is their second
Alright.
game.
Art styles dope already. I'm liking this.
Another Souls.
Not a fan of the movement, though.
Yep, that's that game.
I was given a second chance.
Obliterated.
I spoke the
Okay,
words.
more stuff there. I randomly booted this up and beat a boss. I had no clue how that happened.
I dropped the Mage Bane.
A couple months ago.
Okay, we got some platforming action here.
Yeah, those are like if you had Metroid, but it was a Souls game.
Only
okay.
hunt mages.
Yeah, the menus are kind of intimidating me.
It's not as bad as a Souls game. But there are things to consider. I'm trying to see if I can find...
The moveset's pretty cool for some of these classes.
Yeah, it seems like they fleshed that out a good bit. Co-op.
Co-op and local online. Alright.
Yeah, Salt and Sanctuary, that's what it was. Now it's Salt and Sacrifice. That's pretty cool.
Okay, so they're calling this new one Salt and Sacrifice.
We're also able to share with you a brand new trailer from the upcoming Annapurna
Cool.
and Heart Machine game Solar Ash, which is coming to PlayStation later this year.
Annapurna has just been killing it with these. I'm looking forward to this one.
Oh yeah. This is the new game for
This is the
Drifter people.
Yeah. I hope it's coming soon. Not too soon though. We got a lot of stuff to play right now.
Let's see. The Chicory game must be expensive. It's on $20 for Chicory. Colorful Tale.
The
PS5 and PS4.
The painting game.
Yeah.
Try to find the dev. Ask for a code for it.
Ooh, Horse Club Adventures for $30.
I'm getting some real Pathless vibes from this.
Yeah, like some Shadow of the Colossus kind of thing.
That looks so great. Can't wait to see it later this year. Now, this
Right,
week
still
there's
this
a
year.
ton of
We don't
video
know when,
game
though.
news, but there's also a big game launching across console and PC, Chivalry 2, which brings 64-player multiplayer medieval battles to life.
Oh, Chicory's a
Sledgehammers,
Finji
swords,
publisher.
axes, you name it, and it comes from Torn Banner
That's one of their
Studios in my
games.
hometown of Toronto, Canada. Here's a look at the launch trailer for Chivalry 2, which you can play right now.
Yeah, that's out now. Chivalry 2, yeah.
For every warrior, there comes a time when a moment will decide your fate.
This is already out, right?
Yeah, it just came out earlier this week, I think.
Yeah, like a few days ago.
Yeah. Now they're having some launch issues, but I don't think anything that big of a deal. I think it's crossplay too. The first game got huge for at least a month or two. It was one of those big streaming games. Well, the Ninja Gaiden collection's out now. $40. That's a lot.
This month, Valorant from Riot celebrated its 1-year anniversary, and starting next Monday, June 14th, Prime Gaming members will get an exclusive player card to celebrate the 1-year anniversary, and a pity party spray through June 25th. This is all leading up to the release of Episode 3 of the game later this month.
I like the URL gaming.amazon.com.
Celebrating with an epic WW Fest Unlocked Year 1 stream on June 25th.
Because they've done so much of that.
There will also be a new agent. Who could it be? Well, here's your first
they put
very, very
2 games
exclusive
maybe.
but very, very quick tease to whet your appetite, with more to be revealed later this month during Summer Game Fest.
Oh, is this Overwatch? Oh, Valorant, okay.
I told you it was very, very quick. All right, warring PMC factions face off against each other in Escape from Tarkov, the popular multiplayer first-person shooter video game developed by Battlestate Games. Today, we've got an exclusive new look at the streets of Tarkov, the new area of the game under development.
What'd they say this was? Was this Valorant still? The doors make me think this is The Division. You know, I don't think Ubisoft would have anything here.
No, it's Escape from Tarkov.
Okay. Oh, that game. They were a game where like you can't have any women characters because they wouldn't be able to do things in this world.
Yeah, I think it's like
realistic,
new Streets map DLCs or whatever.
Yeah.
Obviously not something I play, but heard my fair share about. The environments are pretty solid.
Yeah, looks nice.
Getting some Last of Us vibes, except there's no zombies.
Kind of looks like if you mash PUBG with like Rainbow Six Siege's gameplay. Maybe a little less of the destructibility, but
Surprise, motherfucker!
yeah, I guess there's some. Those also look like designated spots to break open. Is this coming to consoles? I don't think.
Pretty sure they were just showing a new map.
Yeah, I think it's still in early access.
When I was a kid, the simulation games of Peter Molyneux were some of my favorites, adding that extra salt on the fries in the theme park to increase your drink sales was so devilish. Well, many of the team members behind those sim games went on to create 2 Point Studios and 2 Point Hospital. Well, today we're excited to share the first trailer for their next 2 Point simulation, 2 Point Campus.
The one that got spoiled by Microsoft's store.
That first sight of the school gates, the scent of a leather-bound book, the faint clatter of knights jousting. Well, I can't say I remember that part, though it wasn't like this in my day.
This is one of those simulator tycoon games.
Yeah.
Changing. Nowadays,
The devs made
education
the original
has
like
to be
theme
fun.
hospital,
It
that kind of
can't
stuff.
be all work and no
Gotcha.
play, and quite right. Frankly, the results speak for themselves.
Actually, they made
Academia has
the 2
never
Point
been
Hospital
more
that the
appealing,
Sonic stuff
more
is going in.
dynamic. Whatever this is.
So this is
Today's campus
you build
is a
a
place
college
to live
campus kind of
and a
thing.
place to learn. Finely crafted by the sharpest minds that money can buy.
Like the notion that guy's just
Though
sitting there going on
sometimes
Tinder.
you still can't get the stars. Yes, these days it really does feel as though anything is possible.
Customizable windows.
Point Campus. Class is in session 2022.
Okay. Enroll now for a free item at launch. Sure.
This year, I am thrilled to have Netflix as a part of Summer Game Fest. They have been doing an incredible job adapting games with series like Castlevania and the Dota anime. Well, there is a lot more coming, and you don't have to wait long to find out more. Tomorrow, I'm honored to be guest hosting Netflix's Geeked Week live stream with Mari Takahashi and Rahul Kohli.
Oh yeah, they're doing
the
this.
First clip of the
Netflix
Christians
show,
in on what?
which, spoiler alert, this show is going to be an absolute sensation. I can't wait for you to see it. I'll also sit down with the team behind Arcane, the League of Legends animated show coming later this year.
2 Point
and we might
Campus.
also have updates on The Witcher and the live-action Resident Evil series. Geeked Week is streaming live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. Here's a little sneak peek.
What is Geeked Week? Netflix Geek is hosting
What you
a
got?
free virtual event
Yeah,
full
they're
of
supposed to show the
big
Cuphead
news,
show.
exciting first looks, and the people who make the shows and films you love on Netflix.
Witcher Season
Comics,
2, I forgot.
games, movies, zombies.
Oh, basically all of the shows and stuff based on games.
Games and comics and
Or
all that.
more than that. Just nerdy stuff, basically.
Shell. Stranger Things, yeah, all that.
Cobra Kai, let's go.
Shows you love live. Grab your devices, tuck in, and join Netflix Geeked for Geeked Week. There's so much to get geeked about.
I haven't seen The Witcher yet. Then again, I haven't played it either.
We aren't done with Netflix just yet, though.
You don't
Coming
really
up
need
next
to.
is Smite, a cross-play, cross-platform game that continues to do some pretty amazing IP crossovers. You may remember last summer we announced the Avatar: The Last Bender one.
They had the
well,
Ninja
as Smite
Turtles
enters
at some
its ninth
point.
year, it's time to go upside
Oh, they're doing
down.
Stranger Things? Okay. Doesn't really fit all that well, but whatever.
I mean, I think Telltale was doing something before they got canned.
Yeah, they were. It doesn't really look like 11.
She looks a lot older. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that at all.
The one from Dead by Daylight seemed a lot better. Starcourt 11. Okay.
Yeah, they made her look 17.
Number looks pretty good. Yeah, part of the battle pass.
Next up, we announce a lot of games on my shows, but I think this is the first time we are announcing an entirely new game label, new game publisher. Enjoy this first look at more than 12 games that make up its initial slate.
His background's pretty awesome.
Sometimes I ask myself what it all means.
Yep.
Let's begin.
What do we have here?
Is that who you are?
My purpose makes me who I am.
I finally have the feeling we're doing something worthwhile.
Being relied on to succeed where others would fail.
Prime Matter.
There you have it, Prime Matter, Payday 3-2, and there's actually one more game added to the mix, and for that we go to Todd Hollinshead from Saber. Todd, how you doing?
I'm great, Jeff.
Payday
Thank
3.
you for the intro there. I'm really excited to have this little last addition, which is that Saber and Prime Matter are working together on a new game in the Painkiller franchise.
All right, very cool on that. And there are more details on Prime Matter coming tomorrow with a stream at noon Pacific, 3 p.m. Eastern. And
I've never heard of Painkiller, so that doesn't do anything for me.
A brand new IP from a brand new studio, Stray Bombay. It's coming this fall.
They showed Payday 3,
PC and Game Pass
and
on
then
day one.
the head of Saber said they're working on a Painkiller game, and I've never heard about that. So
massive starship stranded at the edge of explored space. You team up with your friends
the early
in
games,
an infinitely replayable fight against
was
alien hordes to unlock perks, weapons,
the
and
Square
new
Enix
ways
game
to
that went
play
on Game
that you can
Pass at
share
launch.
with your team. Here is the world premiere
That
trailer.
dev.
looks like my overlay froze. I don't know why, but seems like our Discord video is fine.
No problem. Stick together and let's do this. Is this a disco?
This I do not like.
The heck is this?
Pick your pulse.
This is not good. This is not good.
What if we open the doors?
Yeah, people can
and
fly.
run?
That's the
Just
they
run.
made Painkiller.
No stopping, no shooting, just straight to the bridge.
Various incarnations of it after that. They did Outriders, Bulletstorm, Gears of War Judgment.
Heavy. Really?
Gotcha.
Tanks.
I call them brutes. From Latin, Brutus.
We'd sound smart.
This looks pretty generic.
In here and help name these?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, those alien enemy designs. They look like, where would I have seen that before? I think it's like the alien enemies that are in
tomorrow, tune into Summer Game Fest
Monday
for
Night
a
Combat.
special deep
You know
dive
those games?
presentation on New World, a new open world MMO
Those like
from Amazon
XBLA
Games set on the
shooter
supernatural
MOBA kinda
island
game.
of Eternum. It's finally coming out later this summer, and in the deep dive video, game director Scott Lane will take players into the mysterious supernatural island that is a world of wonder and horror. Once you arrive, it's up to you to unite warring human factions to take on a common enemy, the Tempest, who wants to unmake life. Scott and the team will detail updates to the game, including new mid and end game content, more
That's
PvE and
the Amazon
expeditions,
game.
5-player challenges with unique mechanics, bosses, loot, and more. 6 of these expeditions will be at launch, with the closed beta on July 20th and the public launch on August 31st. I will also be down at the studio to chat with Scott about the game and the team's efforts over the past year in the midst of COVID. It is exciting for me to finally be able to get out there and visit game studios again. I miss all these developers.
News on what that
Check out the special deep dive stream on New World tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern at summergamefest.com. All right, well, back in 2018, Rocket League teamed up with Fast and Furious, bringing some of the saga's most iconic cars into the game. And now they are back with a twist that is truly Rocket League with Fast 9, the next installment of the Fast saga, arriving in U.S. theaters June 25th.
Fast 9, okay.
Psyonix is bringing back the Nissan Skyline, Dodge Charger, and, well, maybe the most literal,
they're bringing back those cars for Rocket League.
Acrobatic, rocket-powered heist car ever conceived, the F9 Pontiac Fiero.
Oh, they got new cars for it?
Yeah, I got Dom's car. Okay.
Yeah, it had some of these in for a while.
Gotcha.
Not that one with the big rocket strapped on it, but...
Strap a rocket engine to a car and play soccer seems like the right idea to me. The Fast and Furious 3-car bundle arrives June 17th in Rocket League. Okay, next up, last year, a new Swedish company named Shark Mob released a teaser for their first unnamed multiplayer project in the Vampire the Masquerade universe. Tonight, we're putting a name on their first game with a brand new world premiere trailer.
What was this?
We have lived in secrecy among you, maintaining the masquerade.
Oh, Vampire the Masquerade.
We have influenced your society, fed on your blood.
There's certainly been a lot going on with that game.
Thrived among you until now.
Still the same one? Because I know they announced a bunch of them.
This might be the multiplayer mode. Okay, Blood Hunt's like a multiplayer game, I guess.
I can't wait to play this game, and we actually won't have to wait long. You can sign up now for the bloodhunt.com is where you go for the closed alpha PC test, available on July 2nd. Blood Hunt will be released later this year. Next, the latest horror game series from the creators of Until Dawn continues with the House of Ashes,
they're still
part
doing
of the
this.
Dark Pictures anthology.
House
This
of
third game
Ash,
features
I think
American
it's the
and
new one.
Iraqi soldiers stranded in a cursed temple. Here's the story trailer with the exclusive reveal of the monsters lurking in the depths.
At least they're committed to it. And they've been steadily improving, but not enough to really put a damper on anyone's horror plans.
An ancient horror.
Yeah, I played enough of that
has
first
awoken
one
from
to
its
save the
slumber and is
first
hungry for blood.
person.
Manamadan?
How many
Yeah.
have fallen into shadow?
Yeah,
You could save
I've never
somebody
played it.
with
Satellite
in that
sweeps of
boat
the war
scene.
zone have uncovered what appears to be an underground.
Had Alex review Hope for us. They sent us a code.
Chemical weapons
That
are
one seemed pretty good from what I saw.
move fast.
To
It's just weird though how like you can go from a game as awesome as Until Dawn and then just regress from there.
Or extremely foolish.
Well, it's a smaller budget
Brothers
games.
in arms, or will it be a case of each man for
Have we
himself?
seen this combination of horror and the Middle Eastern war?
Yeah, so this is actually interesting. The other ones were just like creepy for the sake of being creepy.
Trying to think what the other game was.
Little Hope? Oh, Beyond?
Yeah. We had that whole sequence there. Where she was in the Middle East.
The most action in a Quantic Dream game.
Okay, for what?
One by one, their lights will be snuffed out. Unless you can find the means to save them. Trapped beneath the earth, swallowed by the void.
Yeah, this has to be all CGI, because I can't imagine they'll put for third-person shooting in the game.
Or be lost in the darkness. Forever.
I don't know.
October 22. That's gonna be crowded.
Those are also like
oh wow,
$30,
they're
$40.
actually they're making a special edition. They care that much, huh?
Longest, most beloved JRPG franchise.
Well, that's Namco's thing. They like their special editions.
Well, the latest game, Arise, was announced.
I don't think the previous two had them though.
And it brings the franchise into stunning 3D with Unreal Engine 4.
But they're also doing it for the new consoles too.
Look at the latest trailer with more information following in the coming weeks.
What was the date on Rocket League? Fast and Furious
I don't
stuff. I am not sure. I'll check the.
I have not been taking notes. Yeah.
Between the Renans and the Danans. I'm Dohilim Ilkar.
Just Tales of Arise?
Should you need my skills on the battlefield, all I care for is maintaining peace.
I'm Captain Kisara of the Elder Menancia Guard.
They haven't tweeted about it yet.
From now on, when I fight to protect my dream.
Well, this crew just gets bigger and bigger.
The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were
totally Tails. Wow, this guy totally looks like Crow from Trails of Cold Steel.
Been looking for you.
Yeah, the angles they're taking in the battle system definitely make it look more interesting.
Yeah, it looks more interesting than usual Tails combat. Okay, it looks like it's next week, Christian.
It's only just begun.
When that is, I don't know. June 17th, okay.
There we go, Tales of Arise. Yeah, I'm actually looking more forward to this than Scarlet Nexus now. September 10th. That's very soon. Let me add that to my release date list. I want that game.
Le Petit Prince. That game company's new game, okay.
Oh, that game company. Awesome.
The console version of Sky Children of the Light would arrive to Nintendo Switch
they're
on
doing
June
like a
29th. And
thing
the
in
Little
Sky.
Prince season would start soon after.
Ooh,
on
Switch.
July 6th.
Yeah, they're finally getting that
Enjoy
out.
the game.
After announcing it a long time ago. June 29th, okay. Oh, there's like a whole season
One of the things
with
I
the
take
Petit
great
Prince,
pleasure in is
okay.
using a platform like this show to
It's weird to think of that game as like a season.
I just missed the dates on that.
That's definitely the case with this next title.
So Tales of Arise is the same day as Life is Strange True Colors.
Planet of Lana tells the story of a young girl and her loyal friend who embark on a mission through a colorful world.
So Sky is coming to Switch on June 29th.
Come to life.
29th or 26th or whatever. I forget that.
Yeah, it said, I just saw it on Wario 64.
In 2022.
And the new season starts in July.
The Le Petit Princess or Prince or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, what is this?
Already into it. Show me more. Got some very basic Ori vibes from this one.
Here come the nukes.
Up, yep, here come the nukes. They're dead. And all of a sudden we're gonna see a very shiny world.
Thunderful and Wishfully. Okay, Thunderful's the...
Thunderful and Wishfully.
Thunderful
Ooh,
publishes the
this.
SteamWorld games. Among other things.
And Painted Adventure.
Planet of Lana. Wow. Coming 2022. I was looking up their site.
Okay.
Wishfully Studios, Swedish indie game dev. 2018 founded. It's their first game. Okay, Xbox only.
Oh, all right.
What
Overwatch
a beautiful
2.
artistic
Oh no.
game.
It's an indie too, so there's a possibility it'll be a day one Game
Aaron
Pass.
Keller, who's the game director of Overwatch 2. Aaron,
would
great to
bet
have
you
you
would
here
have
on
said that if
Kickoff
they were
Live. Thanks
doing
for
that.
joining us.
Thank you so much for having us here.
Yeah, we are excited to learn more about what's planned for Overwatch 2.
What was that game called again?
You had a PvP live stream that I watched. And you revealed some changes coming to Overwatch 2. What can you tell us? What's the latest?
Yeah, so we recently announced that Overwatch 2's format is changing to a 5v5 team format. This requires a fresh look at all of our heroes in the game. It should feel new yet familiar to fans of our strategic team-based combat.
Yeah, it was great to see you guys playing, and I long awaited for people to get a chance to go hands-on with it. And today, I know you brought us a look at some skins for some of the characters, right?
Yeah, the team is so passionate about updating the look and the feel of the world of Overwatch. And one aspect of that is creating entirely new models for Overwatch 2 for all of our heroes. So today we're going to be looking at two of those, Baptiste and Sombra.
All right, well, let's take a look here, and I know you're going to tell us a little bit about what we're seeing, but it's so cool to see these characters brought into Overwatch 2.
I feel bad for this guy sending him out here to do this.
Yeah, so this is Baptiste. And there's a lot of new technology that go into our models. We have new hair shader tech, excuse me, in order to get the look that we're going for with his haircut. He also has a glowing cape and gloves that kind of give that medic or surgeon vibe to him. Thank you.
And we're going to Sombra, I think, right?
Yep, so next up is Sombra. This was a very challenging look for us to update. It's an asymmetrical design. There's so many layers of hair and clothing and technology in this. If you look closely, you can actually see circuitry and nodes embedded in her clothing. She's a world-class hacker, so it all makes sense.
No, again, it's so great for fans to see these characters you know and love from the first game, updated for Overwatch 2,
Christian
and we
says,
can't wait to see
Overwatch 2 now.
more on the game. We appreciate you giving us
I got bad
No, you can wait, man.
I'm sure there'll be more later this year on Overwatch 2.
You can totally wait.
Awesome. All right, thanks very much, Aaron. Now, recently I had a chance to play Dungeons & Dragons Dark Alliance with the game developer Jeff Haddam, Hannibal Buress, and Ember Moon from the WWE. That's right, you didn't expect me to say that. But this game is a ton of fun, and it's coming to Game Pass on June 27th.
Ember Moon, all right.
Hey guys, it's Jeff Keighley, and today
Dark Alliance, okay.
Fest, we are going hands-on with a game that is
D&D.
just a couple of weeks. It is Dark Alliance, and we've got Jeff, one of the game developers from 2. Okay, Jeff. Special guests, Hannibal Buress and Ember Moon.
Okay.
What is this?
That looks like
Extreme
a trap.
quick look.
Oh,
That looks like a
spikes.
trap.
Oh my god. Traps.
Ow. Oh, shit.
Oh no, you get. Oh no.
A warrior's death. I died again.
I'm coming to get you.
Hey, hey,
Oh!
Watch
Oh,
it.
Hannibal Buress got skinny.
Oh no. Oh no, I can't believe I'm down. I'm down, people.
The developer's down?
The dev is
What?
down.
So, Ember, I know you really wanted to be Driss,
Absolutely. I've read all the books, especially the Driss backstory, and I just connected with it on such an intimate level to the point where my wrestling character that everyone sees on TV is actually based on this character.
Jeff
The
Grubb
red
was
eyes, even though Driss has purple,
hinting that
I
it
just
might
love
be a
everything
Game
about
Pass
him,
game
that
at
he's just
launch.
constantly the good guy.
Oh, okay.
Bandai Namco had to shoot that down.
Yeah, Bandai Namco shot it down immediately.
Big chef.
That doesn't look healthy at all.
I don't know, after playing the demo, I wasn't too impressed by it.
So what?
Yeah, but like the
Kinda
notion
disappointed.
people were like, that's what they would say, so people would keep pre-ordering it.
He's gone.
Yeah.
We don't want any dessert.
There you go.
Let's go!
Damn, what a death. Gonna have some weird dreams tonight because of that. Oh, he flipped us off.
Is this supposed to play like a Diablo type
That was
game?
great.
I don't think so. It's not isometric like that. But now it'll have the loot and all that kind of stuff.
It's definitely more action-based, that's for sure.
Is this a Genlock game? Another Rooster Teeth game? Is that Michael B. Jordan show they have? Oh, they're Paladins, okay. That makes sense.
All right, Summer Game Fest Kickoff Live, presented by Prime Gaming, continues. Yesterday was an amazing tease of the next Battlefield from EA, and if you want to dust up on the history of the franchise...
We have like 20 minutes left, right, as far as it being a 90-minute
That
event.
was Battlefield 4.
Yeah.
It's this month. Prime Gaming members get to download it and play it for free through June 20th. Now, there's no catch. This is the full-blown PC version of the 2013 game, and those only in Battlefield moments still hold up. Just head to gaming.amazon.com to redeem your free copy right now if you are an Amazon Prime member. And this Sunday, watch the Xbox and Bethesda Game Showcase for the first gameplay footage of Battlefield 2042. Going to be really cool. All right, right now, let's take a look at another world premiere. Monster Hunter Stories is coming to the Switch in July, and we've got your first look at the story trailer.
All right. I didn't play the original one, but this one looks really, really whimsical and nice. I heard it was good, too.
Yeah.
Wings of ruin.
You don't understand. That Rathalos is...
Hell of a year for the Switch as far as RPGs go.
Yeah. That one you had to slog through.
Yeah, Bravely Default 2 was quite the grinder.
That's the Monster Red song.
What was it? Animation here is fantastic. Exactly. It's. I'd argue it's better.
We won't let you awaken it.
Like the whole argument of Breath of the Wild looking pretty empty.
So, you're going to be born, huh?
Looks really Ghibli-esque, or level 5. Did level 5 work on it? It's very them.
I don't know.
Wow, there's 3 amiibo.
Next, this legendary rock band hits the road this summer on the Hella Mega Tour with Green Day and Fall Out Boy. But first, they came together with an indie developer to create stream-safe music for the community. Yes, you can co-stream this performance, so turn it up. Premiering their brand new, never-before-released song, Tell Me What You Want, from Wave Break. This is Weezer!
There's too much excitement for Weezer.
This is a message that my manager wouldn't approve. After this song, he'll have a lot of cleaning
It's weird that he hasn't really aged that much. It's just like I grew a weird mustache that doesn't fit me at all.
I won't mention any names. Pitchfork.
So is this an actual game? Next that was Wave Break.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Wave Break is kind of like a cross between Tony Hawk's Pro Skater and Wave Race.
Oh, this is the game.
It's being promoted by
Papa
Propaganda.
Called the first skateboarding game.
Yeah, I think I actually requested a code for this game. Looks dope.
Oh, that's out tomorrow. It's a real Diggers looking thing where you just ride boats like it's a skateboard. Okay. That could be neat. Oh, there's one thing, good thing Weezer's done today.
Everyone's entitled to their own opinions. Here's a big chance, yeah, you got the next 3 seconds. Tell me what you want. I'm gonna get right on it. Tell me what you want. I'll write it down in my notebook.
I don't know if you listened to their cover album that came out a couple years ago.
I don't listen to
It's like the most bland ass.
much music, much less Weezer.
The only notable thing is the music videos they made for it with actual interesting people. Like one of them had Weird Al in it, the other one had like the kids from Stranger Things that have a band in it. How old is Rivers Cool? He's got to be pushing 50. Yeah, he is 50. Turns 51 on the 13th.
That was so amazing. Thank you, Rivers and guys, for that. Both the song and the game released tomorrow on PC, Nintendo Switch, music streaming platforms, Twitch soundtrack, and a limited edition 7-inch vinyl on IM 8-bit. All right, well, right now, let's turn to a game that we announced last year at the Game Awards, Endless Dungeon from Amplitude. We showed a brief glimpse of gameplay in December, and fans wanted more. Well, here's an extended look at Endless Dungeon.
Okay. That could be neat. Sega right there.
We're stuck in this wreck until everybody learns the rules. Yep, all of them. Rule number 1. Certain weapons work better on certain monsters. Learn it or die. Oh, option B then.
What did they say this was?
Endless Dungeon.
Oh, okay.
Rule
I
number
played one of
2.
the earlier
Use
games that
turrets
was on
to protect that unstable
Xbox, 'cause they
dust
had
bomb
a
we call the crystal.
Game Pass Quest on it.
Because it's their catnip.
It was weird trying to figure out how to play it.
And if it goes,
Oh, Endless Dungeon. Okay, I thought you said Darkest Dungeon. I was like, this is way different.
No.
just like that. Rule number 3. Watch your squad. Even if you've got the guns, the
it's a
turrets,
roguelike.
and the crystal, you can't do everything by yourself. If you fight alone, you die alone.
And yeah, if you can play like that.
Together again. And rule number 4? Well, if you've got all that going, but you still can't win, you gotta change the squad.
Yeah, I played Godfall yesterday for the first time.
I'm in.
That was okay, and I deleted it because Final Fantasy VII Remake was out. I deleted that space. I beat the first mission, I was like, okay.
What are you guys doing tonight? If you're
better.
lucky enough to have a PS5, you're probably getting ready to play Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. I've been playing it and having a ton of fun. Well,
that game's
later
only
today,
33
the team at
gigs.
Insomniac is going to be...
I like how he said if you're lucky enough to have a PS5. That's
Tell us
great.
more. Take it away, Marcus and Mike.
It's not like he has to worry about it.
Hey Jeff, and everybody watching Summer Games Fest Kickoff Live.
He gets everything
Marcus
sent
Smith
to him.
here, creative director at Insomniac Games for Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart.
I like it. He's dealing with the background stuff.
We're excited. Today, at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, to live stream the first hour of Rift Apart.
The thing they're doing for the Rhino
right, Mike?
in this game is pretty
That's
cool.
right. I'm Mike Daly, the game director of Rift Apart.
Which, if you don't know,
In
the
addition
Rhino's
to
like
playing through the opening of the game,
it's
we'll
like
also
the
be taking
BFG
your
of the
questions
series.
live and talking about what it was like to develop the game behind the
Stands
scenes.
for Rip You a New One.
So please join us at twitch.tv/InsomniacGames at 2 p.m. Pacific,
But
5
it pulls
p.m.
in
Eastern.
characters from other games to kill the enemies. It's like the video they showed had the big T-Rex monster from Horizon Zero Dawn. You pull them in from another dimension.
All right, we're now about to be joined by the one and only Giancarlo Esposito to talk Far
There's supposed to
Cry
be some
6.
Sunset Overdrive
Giancarlo,
character
thank you
you
for
can pull
joining
in.
us. So why
Fizzy,
did
I
you
think,
want
did
to
Far
take
Cry
on
6.
this role?
They came to me with this phenomenal idea and had proposed that I play Anton Castillo, the leader of Yara, with this big vision and dream for his country. And it really appealed to me because
jeez.
In line with what's going on in the world politically today and what has happened in the past, I thought, what a great opportunity. The other part of it is it's just a different technology that's so brand new. It excites me as a filmmaker that I wanted to be a part of it.
All right, well, you've played some absolutely amazing villains in your career. What was it like being a video game villain?
No, I'm not a villain. I gotta push back on you. I'll let you finish. But this guy loves his country. He wants to empower you, Keely. He wants to empower you to stand up and speak your truth. Now, you can go back to calling me a villain if you like.
Well, you are smiling on the box. You're a good guy, right?
This guy is so charismatic.
I
love
am,
him.
because I feel like we as human beings fall in line. And I want to be a renegade within reason.
Well, I feel like he's very
because
much
I think
getting
part and parcel of us falling in
typecast a
line,
bit in
doing
the
what we
way
need
that
to do,
people
and thinking about the
where he just has to be
cumulative
that Breaking
effect
Bad guy
of our doing what's right.
Yeah.
And the
all the time.
example of
That's
that
what he is in this
is also to stand
Mandalorian
up
and all that.
and say, no, I do agree that they're good and bad about all people, but this guy, out of his love and passion for his people, even if they're faceless to him at certain points in time, allow him to be an absolute hero.
Speaking of your character, who did you base him on or study to create this character?
If you wanted to,
So
he could
interesting
very much
because,
be
of course, the obvious choice to study is Fidel Castro, and it is
Latino
Cuba,
Jeff Goldblum.
an island that had so many resources,
He's not
but
as weird
really the
as Jeff
dream of
is.
the ability of the dictator to cultivate those resources, something got in the way there, and hopefully that can change in the years to come. It's funny you asked me that question because I was just talking to one of my daughters about Ceausescu and also Hitler, because we were talking about zodiac signs and what signs were certain people. What is that mindset that has you wanting to have power over others? And for each dictator, it's
I see his
different. She never
Peloton
heard of
back there.
Ceausescu and studied political science and all this in college. Money. So anyway,
All right, well, one last question for you. Who would win in a square-off between Gus Fring,
Oh, he seems,
Moff Gideon, and Anton?
Legitimately excited.
You know, and I
That's
have
cool.
my favorites in those two. So you asked me this question, and you know, immediately I say
if it's that kind of thing where his kids like games, he wants to impress them.
Somehow I think Gus is colder and displays that coldness in a very particular way. I think Anton could be the most violent man on earth, but given his situation, he may not rise to that occasion or may not have the time. Moff Gideon is otherworldly. This guy thinks in a different way, and he knows what you're thinking before you say it. And he does all his own dirty work, and he has an incredible tool to help him out. So I'm going to say Moff Gideon.
Fair enough. All right, Giancarlo, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will check out the Revolution in Far Cry 6.
And I can't wait for it to October, begin. Let the games begin!
Awesome. All right, thank you so much, Giancarlo. If you haven't picked up on it yet, Prime Gaming unlocks a ton of in-game benefits for Amazon Prime members, like an exclusive Valkyrie skin in Apex Legends, $200,000 in GTA cash every week you play GTA Online, and in Fall Guys you get a special Burning Circuits costume for your bean through June 21st. Now, speaking of Fall Guys, the time has come to reveal a brand new costume coming to the game based on a legendary game franchise. Check it out.
For a second, I thought he was talking about himself. Okay, Nier costumes.
I still haven't gotten back into it. I heard they messed up on the win 5 in a row trophy too, but I didn't get in before the patch.
Okay, June 18th.
Cool.
Genshin Impact. Yeah, that's out now on Epic Games Store.
So, does this game actually have an ending?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision
I don't know. I haven't actually
my way of
played enough of it to know, but I think it's an ongoing thing. They keep adding
Your opponent
new
is
bits.
new to the clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament.
It's like this is all tied to the new updates.
Yeah, and like they've been really good about that. I'm just wondering, like, if there's a reason to stop other than fatigue.
I need to get to the point where it's end-game stuff.
Because at least with, like, FF14, they have their endings with the various expansions.
And joining me now are Dave and Jason Blundell from the newly formed Deviation Games. We know you guys well from all your amazing work over the years at Treyarch and Call of Duty Black Ops, but what can we expect from your new studio, guys?
Well, thanks, Jeff. And look, Jason and I, we've been mates for donkey's years. And we're like an all-married couple, Jeff. And we've been working together for decades. And we've worked on some huge franchises. You know the games, they've done well. And but we thought, when you're working on those franchises, the long-established IPs, you're working within very, very tight constraints creatively about what you can do. So we thought, after all these years, what if we deviated? Yes. So that's Deviation Games.
Okay.
So Jeff, just trust me, all bets are off. From day one, we got complete financial security to work with creative freedom and time, not just to make a brand new IP, which is what we're doing, but a groundbreaking new IP with innovation at its very core. And the team at Deviation Games, the culture we have is really, really simple. There's no place for ego. It's the best idea that always wins, and that's Deviation Games.
I just went to their sites, and it says
big
private
ideas
site.
from you guys, as we would expect. I know it's
only
very
for the
early, and
people
there is
working
nothing
there
to
to
show
use,
on the game
which is weird.
today, but can you tell us a bit about what kind of game you're making? What can we expect?
Yeah, I mean, you're very right there, Jeff. Very early, but a lot of exciting stuff going on. So
They must
essentially
have shut
spent the
it
last year
down
building the team.
while they
right?
announced
And
this
so
thing.
what we knew was we wanted to collect passionate, creative, collaborative
first thing that
people,
shows
bring
up
them
on
together
Google's
kind of under
that
one
site.
roof, and that's what Deviation Games is. So
Just like
yeah, we don't have
career
anything to show
links
right
and
now,
that kind of stuff.
but that collaboration, that imagination is going on, and we're going to have something that's
Just
going
trying to figure out
to,
who the-
I think, leave an
who the hell
indelible
these
mark in the
people are.
industry when we come out.
All right. Well, with you guys involved, as I said, we're excited about it. There is one more piece of the puzzle, though, that you want to reveal today, and for that, let's take a look at this.
Should be getting ready to close things off, at least for this kickoff.
Yeah. Okay, they're working with PlayStation. I still don't know who they
big
are.
news. The stage has changed. Blue of PlayStation, so you're partnering with PlayStation. What can you tell us about that partnership?
That's right, Jeff. And the partnership with PlayStation, it's all about quality. From soup to nuts, this project is all
these
about
are the former
quality.
Blizzard people.
And our team of deviators that we have back in the studio, we're doing this for you. We are so proud of you. And the partnership with Sony, it's very, very simple. I mean, God, just look at the track record of consistency, of high-quality games that they do. It's hit after hit. It's award after award. And now we've been part of this process and we see how they do things. It's really clear how they're managing to accomplish that. So we couldn't be more proud to expand PlayStation's portfolio, which we're going to do in a very, very significant way.
I mean, let's just face it, right? Sony rocks, and they get our kind of brand of crazy, so we're very happy with this partnership.
All right, so Deviation Games, PlayStation, brand new IP, a mega IP, it sounds like, coming in the future, and hopefully we'll see you guys again in the future to see more on what you're working on.
Thanks a lot, Jeff.
Awesome. All right, Dave, Jason, thank you very much, guys. All right, well, this year is the 30th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, and later this month, we are honored to be premiering the full Sonic Symphony performance.
Okay, that thing.
But right now, here's the Philharmonic Orchestra in Prague performing the music of Sonic Unleashed.
Of all the games to do something for, it's just Unleashed. All right.
Sony's definitely swooping in and getting these partnerships with former big studio devs. They got Jade Raymond and her team.
It's like the only good level in the game.
Yeah. Is that the Werehog game?
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's maybe the only area I recognize from that. At least from the daytime. PlayStation Blog still does not have any information on Death Stranding. There's Deviation Games. Developing a brand new original IP. Not really too much more. You're just saying they're still early. So yeah.
For a deviation?
Yeah.
Love orchestra music. All right, Sunday, Warner Brothers Games and Turtle Rock will be giving players a new look at the zombie multiplayer fun of Back 4 Blood. And right now, we've got a quick tease of a new boss and news on the beta coming later this summer.
Okay.
One of the things I'm most passionate about is getting you guys access to play more games at home. Last year, Steam and Xbox did incredible
And
demo
this is one of the
events
other
around
Summer Game Fest things.
and
They're
this
doing
year,
another Steam demo
Steam's
thing.
Next Fest starts next Wednesday, and Xbox is back again to do an ID at Xbox demo event, which I'm announcing right now. It starts on Tuesday, and it's completely free, no badges required. One of the games I'm most excited about in the lineup is Tunic from my fellow Canadian Andrew Scholdice. Here he is to give you a little sneak preview of the brand new demo.
Oh, Tunic.
You can exclusively play on Xbox starting on Tuesday.
Hi, my name is Andrew
I'm looking forward to
Scholdice,
this.
and I'm working on Tunic, which is an isometric action adventure about a tiny fox in a big world, where you explore the wilderness, fight monsters, and find secrets. I first started working on it about 6 years ago, and it's been changing a lot over the years, but I'm really excited about where we've gotten it to today. So in Tunic, you start the game and you are a little fox that's washed up on a beach, and you don't have a whole lot of context except for, a lust for adventure, and you are going to wander off, and maybe you're going to find a stick, and maybe if you venture a little bit further, maybe
So the idea that Xbox demo event starts next Tuesday.
Discovery about
I'll be all over that.
around the next corner. People have played the game at shows before, but we wanted to put together a brand new demo that was, for the home audience. And so it's full of never before seen stuff, a brand new dungeon, a bunch of areas people haven't seen before.
So excited about Tunic, and Sable also is going to be one of the games in that, along with a lot of other awesome titles. So check that out next week on Xbox.
They're doing a
Next
New
up,
World show
stave off
tomorrow
Ragnarok
morning.
in this ancient Norse-inspired co-op action survival RPG that you can also fully play solo. Classic hack-and-slash gameplay goes Viking in Norsefeld's
the Steam
Tribes
thing's
of
also on the
Midgard,
16th,
launching on
okay.
PlayStation and PC July 27th. Here is the brand new trailer.
Wait, the 16th is Wednesday. Xbox is Tuesday, okay.
The giants have come to Midgard, and you have been chosen by the gods to protect this realm. But your first task is to find some new clothes that aren't as drafty. Your tribe's journey starts in the wilderness. Hunt down pets, gather rare resources, and explore the untamed world.
Or these are new ideas.
Once you've plundered all you can carry, return to your village and use those resources to forge Viking-worthy gear. You must protect the seed of Yggdrasil at all costs, or this world and everything in it
I'm guessing you
will be
control a
destroyed
three-player team.
forever. So take heed.
Your character team.
Help things rise when the sun sets. Destroy these dark spirits before they destroy the seed. Each victorious knight makes way for a new day, to venture into new lands, build to greater heights, and face fiercer creatures. And with great risk comes great rewards. But be careful. You're little used to Midgard squashed by a troll. Craft legendary weapons, build deadly defenses, and grow the strength of your tribe, because those giants are on their way. And it's time for us to end their
Assassin's
path
Creed
of
Valhalla
destruction.
got more depths and
Let's
interested
show
in
them our
the
might
Viking stuff.
is greater than their height. As the saying goes, Valhalla can't wait.
Tribes of Midgard. Oh, this is the game. Okay.
Interesting
I
bosses.
think this was Sony. Yeah. Sony picked this up for.
Who's ready for some Evil
Oh, it's
Dead?
Gearbox also.
We announced this game last
Yeah.
December at
Evil
TGA,
Dead.
and now it's time for an extended look at the gameplay. To tell us more, let's turn it over to my friend, Tim Willits from Saber.
Hi, Jeff. It's great to see you. Today, we have some extended footage of The Evil Dead, the game. We
good. I'm
are
eligible to get the
excited
Jeff
to show
mask.
you this. And to help me
Among
explain
Us.
it is Bruce Campbell. Thank you.
For a sec, I thought he was saying he was Bruce Campbell. I was like, what? I just
No,
saw
you're
the
not.
show. He didn't look like he was going wrong. Let's see. Nothing
Hola,
new on the
cyber friends.
PlayStation blog.
I'm Bruce Campbell. You know me as Ash Williams, the dude who saved the world from evil. I'm
I'm here to bring you the lowdown on the upcoming Evil Dead the game. You and your friends will team up as classic Evil Dead heroes to live the nightmare. You'll use savage finishing moves or tear evil a new one. Or, if you're not into the whole save the world thing, we have another option. You can play as the vile Kandarian demon itself. But who would want to do that? He'd be a dick. With the power of possession in your arsenal, you'll scare those goody two-shoes to death. Literally, you can do that if you're a dick. Okay. Whether you choose the path of evil or righteousness, you'll be throwing down in places you've seen before. You'll collect pages of the Necronomicon, uncover
It was kind of like Friday the 13th,
track
live
down
game.
other legendary
And Dead by Daylight and all that kind of stuff.
When you've grabbed enough, you'll use a spell to send the Kandarian son of a bitch back to the hellhole it came from.
Cinematic attack.
Soon you'll experience the horror yourself.
Yeah,
But for
so
now,
it's like a
I'll
little
leave you
fun
with this
time
thought.
waster.
It was no accident that Ash always wore brown
I'm sure they're not
pants.
gonna price it like that. Like they call their finishers cinematic attacks.
Is what they are.
There's a finisher and a cinematic attack. Okay. Okay, that's on everything. Now, of course, they're gonna have that guy in there.
Literally everything.
I'll spoil those good.
Okay, that's out this year.
Okay, guys, now it's time for the grand finale to the show. This is extremely special. Today, I am so deeply honored to be given the opportunity to share this next game. It comes from one of our industry's most acclaimed developers and a previous Game of the Year winner at the Game Awards. I want to personally thank this developer for believing in my vision of Summer Game Fest as a new way to bring all of us together
So
for a
the
cross
ID at Xbox thing is gonna have 40
kick off the
demos.
summer in the right way.
It's not as big as that
So,
one they had
without further
last
ado,
year.
please sit back and
About the
enjoy
same, maybe even
this
more.
truly spectacular world premiere.
This has to be
It
God of War, isn't it?
is
Didn't that win
finally
Game of
time.
the Year?
All right,
Were
here's
you
the last
being
one.
excited about this?
What is this? Is it Elden Ring? What is this?
Oh, Elden Ring. Okay. Yeah, Sekiro did win Game of the Year. Okay.
Yeah, this is it. People have been clamoring for this. He got the big one. Yep, Hidetaka Miyazaki.
Will soon return, guided by grace once lost. The Golden Order is broken to its core.
So, this is probably like the most like hyped game like so far in the generation. It does nothing for me, so I just want to see more and see where it goes from there.
It must because it's been treated like a George R.R. Martin thing.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
supposed
he's
to be in the works, but never shows up.
He's busy writing his books. Just kidding, no, he's not.
Of the Elden Ring.
He's writing different books.
Emboldened by the flame of
Yeah, that looks like a From Software game.
must extinguish thy flame.
Dudes with tattered.
It's also funny seeing the hype be so strong for this game because the From Software games don't even sell all that well.
They sell pretty well. Not like Call of Duty well.
I mean, in the sense that, like, you know, they're not going to be in the NPD for more than 6 months straight.
No, but they're games that probably sell pretty well.
Yeah, well enough to continue making them.
It sold over 2 million copies worldwide.
I just mean, like, the hype level for this, like, makes you think otherwise. Like it's the biggest thing ever.
This is very much a hardcore game.
Yeah.
That's the people pushing it.
I see some gameplay. But yeah, out of like all these Souls-like games, these are. This definitely looks pretty awesome.
Oh, you can jump.
Alright, I've kept the name.
Okay, 21st.
Alright, early next year. All the consoles, or all the HD consoles, or all the 4K consoles.
Is coming, as you saw, January 21st, 2022 to next gen, current gen. It's so incredible, and I want to thank so much Miyazaki-san and the team at From for sharing that in-game look at Elden Ring. I hope you guys are happy. Oh my God, I'm free out of prison. All right, and that's gonna do it for Summer Game Fest.
I wish they had the
Live. Thank you so
balls
much
to like not make it a current gen game, but
for you and watching around.
You gotta appease the masses.
Summer Game Fest continues all weekend with Netflix Geek Week and Prime Matter tomorrow, Ubisoft Forward on Saturday, and Xbox and Bethesda on Sunday, Square Enix as well.
Plus they started working on that when those consoles were...
For the full and complete schedule.
That's true.
This is really just
That's
the kickoff to summer and a ton of other amazing events that I'm fully supportive of. And
they're getting
very
mad about
excited
Horizons.
to see
Like
what
that game
they have in
started
store for us as well.
development
As for
probably
me,
4 years
I'll
ago.
see you again on August 25th for Gamescom Opening Night Live.
It's like
And
they
this
only just got
December,
access to
I am
PS5
so
stuff.
happy to say that the
Maybe 2
Game
years
Awards
ago.
will return as an in-person ceremony at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. More details are coming later this summer. Thanks again for being a part of Summer Game Fest. We will see you tomorrow for more. And stay tuned for the Day of the Dev.
Maybe I'll go.
8-bit and Double Fine right now. Good night, everybody.
Yeah, so we won't be covering the Double Fine stuff.
No.
Because it's been long enough at this point. It's almost 2 hours.
But yeah, this was solid. It pretty much had, like, you know, a lot of the shovelware that you pretty much get from these kinds of events, but he started and ended, you know, about as well as you could have. And there wasn't a whole lot of fluff as far as, like, you know, developer interviews and things like that. It was really about the games. So I enjoyed it.
We've been putting on the show for
Yeah. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little show there. Very much kind of getting the scraps of stuff that won't be at the other shows in any way. So yeah, like, got some nice stuff like the new Gearbox game that is tied into Borderlands in some way. But they got the new Death Stranding Director's Cut, which is nice to see. Still trying to see if the PlayStation blog has anything on this. So I want to know if it's
Probably
a free
not for a
upgrade or
while.
not.
Alright, so our next thing is going to be on Saturday.
Yeah, let me see what the schedule is.
The one you put in the group says Ubisoft Forward.
Yeah, I got the schedule on the Twitch page too. Yeah, we'll be doing Saturday at 3 p.m. my time. That'd be noon for you.
Yeah.
Then we'll be doing Devolver after that at 4:30 my time. So then we'll have Microsoft and Square Enix on Sunday afternoon. And then Nintendo on Tuesday.
Tuesday morning. For me, anyway.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's still going to be a little fluid because we're still getting stuff announced.
Are we going to be doing the Day Zero update at the same time? Or are we even still doing it? What's going to happen there?
Yeah, we should be doing that at 8 o'clock at normal time.
Okay.
Because this stuff will be over by at least
Square Enix shouldn't go too long.
2 your time. Because that Back for Blood show is at 2 o'clock Pacific, 5 Eastern, so we'll have a few hours to put together an outline of the new stuff there.
Together a good show there.
Nintendo will be the next week. It's okay. That's the... Yeah, nothing tomorrow because literally all 4 of these shows happen during my work tomorrow. That's an impressive feat. To get 4 shows at the same time, basically.
What's tomorrow? I mean, we won't be covering anything, but what do we have on there? I don't have a schedule in front of me.
Summer Game Fest, there's New World Deep Dive to the Amazon MMO, the Netflix Geeked show, Tribeca Games Spotlight, and Coke Prime Time. That's one of the Embracer groups. Coke Media.
Gotcha. So the last 2 definitely interest me. I don't really care about the Netflix thing.
And that'll be like 11 a.m. and noon for you.
Gotcha. Okay. I'll go ahead and check those out.
We're doing Let's Weekend tomorrow.
So yeah, those of you who are watching, it might be one person, definitely check out the SmashPad Twitter. I'll go ahead and live tweet from there if necessary. If not, you can just follow either of us, and we'll probably have some reactions. Chris will be at work, but yeah,
that's fine. Yeah, I'm looking at all these partners for Summer Game Fest, and they pretty much all had some bit in here.
Yeah, we're definitely gonna, or at least I am gonna looking forward to that idea Xbox stuff. I'm gonna download everything and talk about what's worth checking out. That was how I discovered games like Chris Tales and Raji. I don't know whether it was last year or the year before, but time is empty. So
So it'll be a little bit break before we do more stuff for this. That's because it's kind of all scattershot, unlike a traditional E3 where they focus everything over like one weekend. So we'll have some back-to-back stuff, but not too much here. So yeah, thank you, Dan Reb. We'll see everybody back here on Saturday afternoon. And that's it for today. Thank you guys.
See you guys.
Have a good one.